man, fix this. All right. What's up? Hope everybody's doing well this morning. It is Thursday. I almost lost track of days. It's Thursday. For sure it's Thursday. I didn't want to not say that correctly. It's Thursday today. All right. Cool. What's going on? So, thank you for joining. I really appreciate it. Thank you, Facebook. Thank you, everybody who's joining. I really say what's up if you can. If you're driving, please don't. Just focus on the road and jam out with me. I appreciate everybody who hops on and jams out with me. 8:30 in the morning. Hopefully on your way to work. Get fired up. Get ready to go. So, what's up, Shane? What's up, brother? How you doing, man? See, you've been in Memphis. Kicking it. Allie Ashton, what's happening, girl? Was just on your live, saw ya. What's up? All right, I'm just gonna kind of start to get going here before I spend too much, time. I also repurpose this stuff on. What's up, Kate? Thank you for joining. Thank you. On my YouTube, and then it will be in the blogs later. Just so if you guys don't catch it totally live, obviously it will live on Facebook, my Facebook page, but it might not always be in your feed. So you can also check out bcbenson.com. The same line. I don't know who that is, but cool. Yeah, I painted this. This is a work of art right here. This is a Picasso Benson over here. So I worked on that. So I love lions. I'm a Leo. Obviously that's my logo for my site. It's just I'm a lion. So let's talk about this, guys, because this is really important and something that I truly believe in. And just being in this business and trying to help people every single day, I realize that you can't help everyone. You just can't, right? You want to really help as many people as possible, no matter what you're doing, right? What's up, Vito? Thanks for joining. You can't really force people to change. That's a choice. They have to choose. So I know a lot of health and fitness instructors, and I've actually been able to help in some of the mindset with some of their clients around the health and wellness and fitness. Oni, what's up, brother? Thank you for joining, my man. Keep the eyes on the road, man. So yeah, Allison, thank you. So when somebody, wants to get healthy or whatever, like, they have to choose, right? So what the problem was with me, and this is just what happened. There was a gentleman who I know, and sometimes, you just have to cut people, before you go too deep. I would call this person, I would spend hours and hours with this person, and I would say, like, this person they would start down the road and then they would stop. And then they would start going back to their bad eating habits and all that, and I just thought, no, I can change this person. Like, if I just spend enough time with this person, I know I can do it, I can get him all pumped up. I can ask him the right questions where he's going to decide for himself that this is going to be right. I thought that. I really, truly believed I was like this chosen one that could make this happen, right? And I thought, I'll get them all pumped up and we'll get this going. Like, just give me time with them. And I'd spend so much time, and I just really got sucked into this thing, and I was just really in there. It was just like chasing a rabbit down a hole. I was like, I know that this can work. And I would call them up all pumped up for, hey, what's going on? How's it going? Are you losing the weight? Are you eating healthy? Are you doing all the things you need to be doing? Man, it's too hard. I can't. No, dude, I went back to doing the things I was doing before, and I'd say no, then I need to spend more time with them. I would get so frustrated, and then I'd go home and I would tell my wife, I'd be like, oh, like, I know, like, he's got all these excuses, but I know he'll change. I know he will. I just really truly think it's going to happen. And then it started getting negative on her. And this was draining me mentally, and this was draining me physically. And I thought, maybe this was such an epiphany for me. It's like, you can't change people. People have to change themselves. This is a choice, you know? I want to help everybody, but I can only help people who want to help themselves, right? You can't keep fighting for somebody who doesn't want to fight for themselves. So sometimes in life, you have to cut these relationships. You have to just cut them out. You can encourage them. Maybe you can take a phone call every so often. You can tell them, hey, you can do this, but don't get sucked in like I did. It became a very negative energy around me. I felt like I was spending so much time trying to help somebody else that didn't want to help themselves. So whatever you're doing, whatever business you're in, whatever you're looking at doing, just understand that you're not going to be for everybody. You're not going to be able to help every single person that needs your help. First of all, they have to want to help themselves. You have got to find people that are vibrating on the same wavelength as you, and that want to be helped, that want to do this, because you are, again, the average of the 5 people you spend time around. If you spend time around negative people, you notice this. Do you guys know anybody that bitches about their job more than anybody? Who always say, oh, God, I hate my job. Oh, the boss said this. Oh, these customers came in here today. Oh, it's such a pain. And they're just negative Nancy's, right? And it's just like they don't see any positive anything. They just complain about everything. Like, this is how this person was for me. It was just like the complaint. That's why I created the Complaint Project. Go to thecomplaintproject.com. If you know somebody who's complaining, tell them to go. It's 21 days of complaint-free lifestyle. Get out of complaining. It's horrible. So that's why I'd come home to my wife after I'd spend time with this guy who's complaining to me. So then I would start complaining to my wife. And then she would start being like, your complaint, like this, it's a negative. It becomes this compounding effect. It becomes this person's bitching about so much why they can't do it. And I can't sit there and keep telling you can do this, you got this, don't worry about it. You can't pump people up all the time. You got to spend time around people. What's up, Amy? Thank you for joining. How you doing? You have to spend time around people that are going to be batteries, that are going to give you energy. When people are complaining, they don't understand. It's like an alcoholic. That person's, oh, it's my body. It's happening to me. So why do I care? But it affects everybody else around them. And that's what this guy was doing for me. It was like I know he can lose the weight. I know he can get better. I know he can train harder. But yet it was just as negative over and over and over, and it came onto me. It affects everybody around you when you're negative and when you're telling people it's too hard and, oh, this happened. These complaints that we have will totally bring such a negative energy into your life. So I just needed to cut that out. And it's okay to cut that out. It's okay. It's not a bad thing to cut out some of the negative things that are happening and negative people. Like, it's not the worst thing in the world. Like, you want to help. I get that. Everybody does. We want to be helpful people. We want to add value. But these people have to choose for themselves. You see, the reality is sometimes when people say it's too hard, that means the universe is saying, do it. When things are challenging and hard, I believe the universe is saying you need to do this. The universe and God or whatever you believe in wouldn't be putting this in front of you if they didn't think that you could get by it and they didn't think you could succeed. But that's why there's so little of that. That's why so many people that don't achieve their dreams, don't achieve the fitness that they want, don't achieve the things that they need and that they are dreaming of, because it gets hard. It gets hard. This person told me every day, oh, it's too hard. Oh my God, yes. Hello. Yeah, it's hard. Life is hard. Our greatest challenge in our lives is ourselves. The hardest thing we're ever going to do is self-discipline. We are our greatest challenge in life. Getting past our mental, our all these things that come into our lives, and all these circumstances, all this person, this, that, all, and it becomes so hard. Yes, it's hard, but it's the people who push past that threshold. If you could push past that threshold where it seems too hard, just push one more second further, you will win. You will pass it. It will be great. I was 215 pounds. I went down to 175 pounds. It was hard. It sucked. I hated it. I hated every second of it. I hated eating healthy. I wanted cookies. I wanted ice cream. I wanted pizza. Don't even put pizza in front of me. I will out-eat pizza. I will pizza anybody out. You can't beat me in the pizza eating contest. I'm the best. I'm the best at eating pizza. Thank you guys for joining. Thank you, Terrence. Thank you, Nate. Thank you. So the thing is that it was so hard. I didn't want to work out. I worked out every day. Every day I was working out and doing these hard workouts. I was so sore I couldn't even walk. I was throwing up in my workouts. It was rough. But I had to push through. But I had to break through that threshold. So you can't help everybody, but help the people that want to help themselves. That's my biggest advice. That's what I learned. I chased down the rabbit hole and it became a negative. It became very hard on my own life and my own mental state. Don't try to change people who don't want to change. But understand when challenges come up and things happen to people or in your own life, like, it's supposed to be there. That is supposed to happen for you, because in the harder the challenges sometimes, the more strength the universe believes that you have. They're not going to give you something to the weak, to somebody who can't do it. Sometimes when something is super, super hard for you, that means you're just that much stronger. I truly believe that to my core. And that was really hard for me. That was hard for me. I did not want to lose weight. This person that I had to cut out, I mean, they're just going through it. But the reason why so many people don't achieve their dreams, aren't as successful as they want to be, because they just can't push through that uncomfortable, rough, hard time. But I know people can do it. If I can do it, if I can lose from 215 to 175 pounds in a matter of 60 days, oh my God, I know anybody can do it. Jeepers, criminy, I know anybody can do it. If I was such a bad student in school, holy crap, I was terrible, but I never applied myself. I just disliked it, but one time I decided to study as hard as I could, and I got an A+ on my test. I went from a 1.5 grade point average my freshman year to a 3.2 something, and I got on the dean's list. But if I can do it, you can do it. Anybody can do it. But don't waste your time trying to change people. Like if I can say that all day long, but geez, I want to hang out with people who are vibrating at the same wavelength. The batteries, the people who want to better themselves. I spent so much time trying to help people who didn't want to help themselves, and it became a really, really negative place for me. It will drain you physically. It will drain you mentally. So, at the end of the day, try to go and hang out with the people who are vibrating the same wavelength, want to help themselves, encourage people, but if they can't get there, that's fine. That's a choice. Greatness is a choice. Success is a choice. But it's hard as hell. I am telling you, it is hard, harder than you. The hardest thing, it is hard work. Don't get that. Never, never, ever, ever believe that you're going to get there overnight. If you're not willing to put in the hard work, you're not going to get there. I had to do so much. I'm telling you, mentally, you have to believe you're going to get there. And then you got to push past the uncomfortable moments that you're going to encounter. And I'm telling you, the harder the challenges that are put in front of you, the more the universe wants you to succeed. I'm telling you, you're going to do great things. Great things. Thank you, Terrence. I really, really appreciate that, brother. So, get out there. Get out of your comfort zone. I say it every time. I'm going to finish with that every time because I know interviewing CEOs, multimillionaires, people in the top of the network marketing industry, I've hung out with some of the most inspiring, coolest people in the world. And that's why I say I'm not the expert in anything really. I just know how to get to the experts of everything. But one of the things that these people do, they're able to push past these uncomfortable, hard things in life that are going to happen. Life is adverse, you know. It just is. So get out of your comfort zone. Don't accept mediocrity, please. I beg of you. It's something that is just, it's not ingrained in me and it's not ingrained in you. You don't let these circumstances and outside things that have happened to you determine where you're going in life. Do the hard things. Do the hard work. It's showing up. It's just hard. It's showing up and it's hard work. Showing up. Just show up. Just get on your Facebook Live every day and do the work. Put the time in. You want to see my note? Here, look at this. I put notes. I got notes. I put in a lot of hard work to do one live a day. And I do it because I love to add value to people, and I love to help people, but I can't help everybody. So I can only help the people that want to help themselves. So anyway, get out of your comfort zone. Do something. The Unstoppable Pursuit podcast is now. Thank you, Amanda. I really, really appreciate that. Thank you so much. Take action. Take action. The Unstoppable Pursuit podcast is going to be live today around 5:30, 6 o'clock. Depends when Mike gets here. We're going to talk about never settling. We're going to talk about never settling. So similar to what this topic is, never settle. Never settle ever, ever, ever. This is your one shot. This is it. We don't get another shot in life, as far as I know. I mean, this is it. So do whatever you can. Get out there. Put yourself out there. Who cares what people say? Who cares what people do? Just do you. Go after your journey. This is your success story, right? You're writing it, not them. So who cares what people say? Just keep going out there and doing your thing. I believe in you. I encourage you. I know you can do it. If I can do it, you can do it. But you got to take action. I want to motivate you and I want to inspire you. But most of all, more than anything, I want you to take action. I want you to take serious, serious action. Because I know you can do it. If you take action every single day consistently, you will win. You will get to where you need to go. Don't worry about the hard stuff. Because it's going to be there anyway, right? Fear is going to exist. Hard work is going to exist. All this stuff is there. It's part of life. Welcome to it. Welcome to the show. It's not a dress rehearsal. This is real. So get out there. This is the live show. The curtain's open. You're standing there. You got to make it happen, baby. And I know you can. So do all that you can. You can't help everybody. Just let people help themselves. People will help themselves. Encourage them, add value, but truly work with the people that want to help themselves. All right. I love you. Thank you so much for your support. I can't thank you enough for all the people who get on here and say beautiful things like that. Great, the value and the inspiring stuff. Thank you. I hope that I am, and I truly just appreciate you. And for you to get on here and say those things is It keeps me going. It keeps me getting up every day and coming back on here and making it happen. So thank you. I love you. Keep crushing it. And we'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.